All right, all right. All right. So, like I said, this is reading this for the divine masculine. And apparently, somebody has an ice box where their heart used to be. I'm so cold. I'm so cold. Oh, spirit guides, ancestors. What do the divine masculine need to know? And what do we need to know about the divine masculine? We got Six of Pentacles at the bottom of the deck. Six of Gifts, equal reciprocity, equal give and take. Being a gift, sharing your gifts. You could be somebody that, you kind of share your wealth with others, and that brings in more success. And like I say, when I'm channeling with the music, there could be some masculines who are no longer gifting. Because, hey, like I said, some woman must have broke their heart, and maybe now it's like they on a warpath. One woman break their heart, they just shit on everybody else because they so cold. But anyway, we're gonna tap in and see what the divine masculine got going on. Happy Father's Day. I'm gonna pull some cards and see what comes out. Okay, so we got Justice coming out in reverse with the Knight of Swords. I'm not sure whether somebody had hot and cold energy. Right now, they could be kind of like getting some karma. Justice in reverse with the Fool card coming out. Someone could possibly be getting karma for their foolish ways. With the Justice being in reverse, that speaks of either somebody dealing with some court situation, but it usually speaks of scales being balanced, um, justice being served. So, like I say, the Six of Pentacles was at the bottom of the deck. That's the overall energy. So maybe there's a divine masculine. Possibly he could be getting some karma for not sharing equal reciprocity. Just being a taker instead of a giver. Maybe he was dealing with a feminine and she was a taker instead of a giver. But the Justice to the Fool card, like I said, someone could have been foolish. Now they're under judgment where justice is being served. With the Six of Swords at the bottom, possibly somebody you are being guided onto calmer waters. That could also be the leap of faith. Well, that's what the Fool card means, the leap of faith, being in like a childlike energy. What else, Spirit? What's the Fool card out here? The Devil card just came out with the Page of Swords at the bottom. So we got Libra, Sagittarius, and Capricorn energy out here. All high arcanics. Page of Swords at the bottom. Libra, Gemini, Aquarius. I'm not sure whether we're talking about a toxic masculine, obsessed, possessive, could be kind of like in bondage, may have addictions. Either they're being watched or they are watching you correctly. I'm hearing like karma is being served. Or will be. Why is the devil here? The world card. To the four cups. Someone's ending a cycle. Or maybe a cycle has ended for someone. Like I said, the reading is we're supposed to be talking about the overall, the divine masculine. Maybe a cycle is ending. A toxic cycle could be ending. Maybe someone was in hard regrets here with the four cups coming out. There's four hard counting cards out here, so divine is coming through. Justice is in the reverse. Someone is getting some karma is being given. And like I say, if you was putting out negativity, it's coming back. Someone could have been foolish, toxic, and because of that, somebody don't want me to speak. And because of that, the world is coming. Well, I might say the world is coming to an end. Well, for somebody, the world could be coming to an end. Somebody toxic and foolish. I believe the world card is Capricorn energy as well. But like the Fool card is the first higher arcana. That's when you're a childlike energy taking a leap of faith. But like I said, the justice is here first. In reverse, bad karma, like I say, unless somebody's dealing with a court system, court trial. The devil is here. Limited beliefs, toxic obsession. Somebody could have been an obsessive fool, and the cycle's ending. Then regrets. I feel like somebody was more focused on the three of cups here, and used the gift. I could be talking to a feminine and the divine masculine. This is what he's been doing, or what he's going through. Just not justice. Temperance at the bottom. Earth angel energy. I'm not sure whether the divine masculine was trying to have a feminine and some type of regretful energy. I'm not sure yet. And like I feel like now, possibly collective, let me say it like that. If I'm talking to a feminine, you're dealing with a divine masculine. I feel like you was the earth angel. He came into your life, he fucked off, and I feel like now I feel like now he's just going through. He about to, or he will be. And to say to this rising is Father's Day, he may really be feeling it this morning. Cause you hear the song, they're moving by themselves, but they're forcing y'all together. But they realize you made them better at one point. Here come the wheel of fortune. So yeah, use the wheel of fortune in somebody's life with the chariot at the bottom. Possibly like you made everything better, just like the song fucking sing. But like I said, he might be in some type of regret. He might have got bored, or maybe you got bored. And like I said, you in this cycle. So when you end this cycle, the wheel of fortune turned in your favor. And like I said, with the chariot here, you either you got a new car or you decided to ride off in the sunset. Conflict Swords. King of Swords. King of Swords coming out, air energy, Libra, Gemini, Aquarius. King of Swords is usually somebody trustworthy, truthful, clear communication, smart, intelligent. When he's in the upright. When he's in the reverse, he's a lying ass. Now the three of swords is at the bottom, so I'm not sure whether, like I said, we are talking about the divine masculine. This divine masculine, he could be the king of swords. The king of swords is usually somebody who maybe they wear uniform, Maybe they could be in military, but it's like either they have to face a harsh reality, or if you was dealing with this masculine, maybe you had to face a harsh reality. They broke someone's heart, or either their heart was broken due to someone's words, intentions, and actions. And trust me, ladies, when a man heart get broken, they can take that shit like we do. You got the hermit coming out, so it's like this person could have went within, or maybe there was a feminine that ghosted a masculine, and it kind of made him go within. Seven of Pentacles here, so it's like the seeds that he planted, the harvest that grown. I don't know if someone ghosted someone and decided to start investing in themselves. This either could have been a feminine energy, or this is what the masculine had to do. The King of Swords here. And like I said, the King of Swords could be a spirit guide. So this spirit guide might be helping somebody go within, sit with self. Well, the King of Swords, so far, that's the only masculine energy out here. So that's air sign, Libra, Gemini, Aquarius. But keep in mind, he could be any sign. But like I said, so far, the only card in reverse is the Justice card. And like I said, that's where karma is being served. Whatever, if you put out good karma, you're going to get that back. If you put out bad karma. And like I said, the overall energy is about the divine masculine. So there could be a divine masculine that is getting some bad karma. Like I said, I don't know whether they were foolish. They could have had addictions. You had to end the cycle. Because I feel like maybe this person had you in your damn mind. Or ain't you or try to have you in your feelings. And the Wheel of Fortune speaks of the wheel turning in this season. So I'm not sure. Something may happen this season. It is summertime. It must, men hard headed. And what they don't understand, if they listen to their feminine energy, we are closer to the divine than they are. And when they don't realize when they got a queen in their energy, and look at me with the high priestess at the bottom, when they got somebody in their energy that know things, that can even be a healer. Like I said, instead of they come out and reach out and talk, they sometimes they bottle shit up and hold it within. Because like I said, with the hermit out here, this King of Swords could possibly be holding something within, sitting oneself. And if it's not that, then collective, you may have a spirit guide that has helped guided you away from a toxic masculine. And sometimes sources gonna guide you away because the Six of Swords did show itself. Because sometimes people got to get their karma, and in order for you not to be in the crossfire, sources gonna get you up out of the way. Because sometimes, like I said, some people can't take being told, so they gotta bump their fucking head and fall in the ass a couple of times. We got the Two of Swords. At first, it came out in reverse, but then it spin. Excuse me, it came out in the upright, then it spin right in reverse. So I feel like somebody is no longer at the crossroads. Somebody tried to have somebody naive. I thought somebody was naive. If this is pertaining to a relationship, when the Two of Swords come out, only one person is being fulfilled emotionally. But when it pertaining to business, the two swords, it's all right. But like I said, this is in the reverse because it usually speaks of not knowing which way to go. But just listen to the inner voice within. But like I say, somebody you're no longer making decisions blindly. Let me say it like that. Empress at the bottom. So like I said, I'm talking to a mother figure, homebody. Like I said, you just got the gift of knowing things. You a nurturer. So I could be talking to a nurturer, a mother figure. You no longer naive to this masculine. I'm hearing escapades. Two of Pentacles coming out, so two could be significant. Like I said, somebody was either trying to juggle you. Masculine was trying to juggle somebody, or being juggled. Either somebody is needing balance, in search of balance, or maybe they have more than one financial opportunity. With the Nine of Cups at the bottom, so it's somebody's wish fulfillment. So, like I said, if this isn't pertaining to love, then somebody you may have a business offer, you may have a 9 to 5, and then you may be trying to do something entrepreneur like, because the Empress do speaks of creativity, birthing new life, birthing new ideas. If you're not physically pregnant with child, you could just be pregnant with a lot of ideas that you need to put out into the world. I don't know, I just thought if somebody doing something on social media, you might be a Capricorn. It's just a side note. You could have people watching. But Nine of Cups is wish fulfillment, having your desires met, everything you want coming into emotionally coming into fruition. You probably been somebody who kind of had to refill your cups all by yourself, which is a good thing because then that you to the point now to where if you have to let somebody go, is love. What is how it go? Love and let love. That's how that shit go. Love and let love. How you doing, Michelle? Or else, like I say, somehow you might be about to create some type of business venture. You may have more than one financial opportunity, and it's some type of dream of yours. If it's something, if you are dreaming right by now, you can remember your dream, write it down. There's some messages in it. When y'all realize when y'all dreaming, y'all in a whole nother reality. Y'all start trying to take notes and bring that shit back with you to this reality. All right, so we got the strength card coming out with the Ten of Cups. The strength card speaks of, like I say, strength. You don't realize how strong you are until you're up against the wall per se. I'm not sure whether somebody got some type of strong family ties, or maybe you got a strong family period. Queen of Wands at the bottom, fire energy. So when you in this Queen of Wands energy, you like kind of like mystical, passionate. Aries could be Aries, Leo, Sag. But even if you're not in that sign, like your energy is very fiery. You could be, I mean, beautiful. I don't know, but you might have somebody who maybe want a family dynamic. Like I say, maybe there's this masculine out here. He's realizing after he done juggled and fucked up some shit. Possibly he realized you were the family dynamic. Brittany, is this the end of my marriage for good? How you doing, Michelle? Brittany, I said, what we want to know is this the end of her marriage for good? Is this the end of her marriage for good? I'm getting a no, Brittany. I'm getting a no. I release your energy back to you. No problem, love. Thank you. So yeah, like I said, either there's a strong family dynamic with a Queen of Wands, passionate, or you could be very passionate about your family. That's a Ten of Cups here. Click on the Empress. So yeah, Six of Swords coming out with the Empress. Somebody could be being guided on the common waters. I feel like I'm talking to a mother figure. Like I said, you could be with child. If not, then you already have some kids. AGMI. Angel wants to know. She I'm getting a yes, Angie. I'm getting a yes there. I release your energy back to you. I don't know. It might be a mother figure being guided away from her family. Maybe you're being guided to move you and your family to calmer waters. You got financial opportunity at the bottom. Ace of Pentacles. Garbage. I'm doing good, love. No problem, Angel. So there might be a mother figure being guided. Maybe you gonna move your whole family on the calmer waters. Maybe there's a financial opportunity. That might be the karma that this divine masculine is gonna have to face. He might be losing his damn family. What else, Spirit? In the club. Four of Pentacles. So yeah, maybe there's a Empress is pulling back her energy. Four of Pentacles, four of Wands at the bottom. So there could be an Empress is hot shit. She pulling back her energy from this person. We gotta keep it clean, spirits. Y'all here. Yeah, because she's pulling back her energy. She's holding on tight. She's moving on to stability with the four of Wands here. Shit, don't tell me. Is the divine masculine gonna wake up to this on Father's Day? What else? There? Ten of Swords to Six of Cups. Yeah, maybe this masculine probably stabbed this feminine in the back. Like I said, the only masculine energy out here is the King of Swords. He's supposed to be upright, trustworthy, truthful. So somebody could be taking a trip down memory lane. I'm not sure whether they're thinking about all the bad shit that they did, how they had you in third party situations, how they had tried to collaborate. I ain't gonna say collaborate, but they would collaborate with groups possibly outside of y'all. Yeah, because the Earth Angel is showing itself again. I feel like a divine masculine had an Earth Angel and he didn't even realize it. Cause listen, I remember hearing that scripture since I was a little girl. Sometimes God put angels in your presence. Ace the swords to the Six of Pentacles. And that was over our energy. So yeah, that's it. This divine masculine, possibly he's getting karma because he wasn't straight with you, and you was an angel to him. I feel like shit with the devil being out here, you could have been someone like the devil is ruled by the sign of the planet Saturn. Don't quote me on that now. It's Saturn the planet, but anyway, it's ruled by Saturn. Saturn brings in karma, like Capricorns are karma. So somebody might have had Capricorn in their life and they shitted on them, and they ended the cycle that caused a chain of regrets. I feel like I said, if you are a Capricorn, you don't have to be. It could be any Earth sign for that matter, but you're very grounded, and somebody shitted on a very well-rounded, grounded person. When they came to you, they came like they was truthful and upright and all kind of shit. But really, this person, he was really a knight of swords. Tried to juggle you, tried to have you at a crossroads. But the more I look at this Ten of Cups to the Strength card, I feel like somebody, if this isn't actually family, you have a strong as spiritual family that help keep you afloat energetically when you was dealing with this divine masculine. And I feel like I said, source guided you away from the situation because you're an empress. The empress embodies all the queens. You had to pull back your energy because you was dealing with deceitful people. This masculine could possibly stab you in the back up to 10 times, 10 situations. You could be thinking about all the shit that they did. They could not. Like I said, I really feel like this masculine is thinking about all the things that he did. He's taking a trip down memory lane, and he realizing it ain't nothing but stabs, stabs. Ace of Swords speaks of clarity, and with the Six of Pentacles, I feel like he gained clarity, and he realized he was not giving equal reciprocity, and he got clarity now also that you was the fucking gift that he prayed for. See what I'm saying? He's in this Four Cups energy. He prayed for the gift, and when the gift was being given to him, he chose to stay up with the third party shit. I don't know if y'all can see it TikTok because I got the damn filter up, but and like I said, you ended the cycle. So if you were dealing with a divine masculine and he happened to run across your mind on this rising Father's Day, yeah, because he's seeing clear now that you were the one. He fucked it up. He fucked it up. Now we gonna see. Where the curiosity deck at? We gonna pull up from the curiosity deck. What the curiosity spirit got to say for the divine masculine? Clean slate. I can't make this shit up. A full reset is now in play. Past decisions, outdated dynamics, and former versions of self are no longer calling the shots. Look at this man. You know when men start cleaning, you know they goddamn upset. He got a rag in his hand. He want a clean slate. Now he want to clean up all the goddamn the germs and shit. I'm not sure whether this person was a gold digger or possibly he might have thought at one point that you were the gold digger. and you didn't ask him for shit. TikTok, I gotta turn you around. 'Cause y'all be flagging and shit for smoking, but see my YouTube let you smoke. And if it ain't, I'm about to. Cause yeah, now he want a clean slate. Well, I'm feeling like, yeah, he probably thought you was the gold digger when he came into your life, not knowing, bitch, you had it when he came in. Pulling strings. So maybe this masculine was acting fucked up because somebody could have been pulling strings. Pulling his strings, unbeknownst to you. It's not what you know, it's who you can control. Someone is orchestrating the situation to make sure that they stay on top. I don't know, I just heard some type of mother figure. You know, sometimes men will allow their mother to fuck up their relationship. And that's because the mother scared that the woman is taking her son from her. Instead of she go somewhere and find a fucking man. Your son can't be your man. Probably pulling strings in the background, talking shit, and she probably pushing in his head that you the gold digger, and her ass the one to go do. What else, spirit for the collective, divine masculine, trusted friend? Oh, unless it was a trusted friend. There's no mask here, just the rare kind of connection where someone can be 100% real. So I feel like collective feminine energy. You was this person's friend. You was this masculine's friend. But like I said, he allowed somebody in the back to be pulling strings. Shady dealings. Can't make this shit up. Shady dealings. Now, the more I look at it, because this is the feminine, because, you know, sometimes masculines, because I can vouch for it. I used to have a masculine best friend. And maybe this masculine had a female best friend, but sometimes this female best friend, she might have been being, like you say at the bottom, shady dealing. And it ain't always got to pertain to money. There's money, influence, or power changing hands in a way that isn't meant to be traced. So somebody could be a friend, might have been a feminine friend. I know that's right. Clock it. I appreciate that. What else? Living large. But I really feel like if I'm talking to a feminine and you dealing with a crazy ass masculine, since you left this motherfucker, you done went into luxury. Luxury is the new baseline. They're not just dabbling in wealth; they're dwelling in it. This could be you, feminine. You are now living in luxury, and if it ain't actually luxury, sometimes just removing somebody out of your life be luxury. Like it be a weight lift. The whole scenery be damn changed. We got villain vibe at the bottom. They're never the villain in their own story, but the trail of chaos says otherwise. Something about their vibe just doesn't sit right. So when I see that, and it's on the bottom of living large, you know what? It might be a masculine pretending that he's still living large. Because it is the masculine at the bottom. How you doing, Jason? Happy Father's Day if you are a father. Unless this friend here pumped him up in his head that man, you could be living much larger if you just don't trust us and not knowing you fucking ain't Earth angel. in this motherfucker life, not knowing the reason why he was abundant when you came, because source was gonna make sure that this person could take care of you. That's how your energy rolls. Look at this shit. Third wheel, spilled tea, dirty laundry. Somebody had some dirty laundry. They thought they buried it deep, but old messes have a way of resurfacing, and this one's messy enough to leave a stain. Hmm. Is it because of the spilled tea? Gossip is currency, and someone's just crashed in. Where's the tea? This, excuse me. When the tea's this hot, you better believe it's being passed around. It could be this third wheel. A side character is trying to write themselves into the main plot, but this story already has a leading duo. Mm-hmm. Like I said, making the bank. So somebody trying to string along somebody, because like I said, I feel like it's some finances involved. Like I said, collective. If I'm talking to a feminine, they probably thought that you was coming in taking money, but not knowing you was the one helping the money be brought in. Because when you divine, source is gonna make sure the person that's dealing with you is financially able to sustain you. A lot of times you get with somebody, they've been on the job for 10 years. You get with them 1 week, them bitch don't get a raise. Why? Why y'all think? Why the fuck y'all think? Y'all gotta stop playing yourself short. And I feel like that's the main thing. Feminines, when we get with these masculines. Of course, you want him to be the protector and all that. But some of them can't protect themselves. Like what Aaliyah just said. They be the prey. Why is this third wheel here? Well, I already know why. And I feel like the third wheel was just spilling tea on you. And it could have been lies. Fake profile. Okay, we got back together at the bottom of the deck. And fake profile. So I'm not sure whether this person could be, if you on social media, either they got a fake profile trying to see what you're doing so they can make their way back into your energy. Or maybe this third party person got a fake ass profile and they trying to then tap in. They might be trying to tap in to see if you back together with the motherfucker they was pulling strings on. Cause like I said, in the last spread, we already know that this person seeing clear now. They see clear that they fucked up the church's money. Right now, I'm not in that. And they could be wanting to come back, get back together. So this person with the fake profile might be checking your shit to see if y'all back together. Cause he probably ain't giving her all the time. No, cause I'm telling you, somebody waking up Father's Day morning like, God damn, fake page, shady dealings. Yeah, cause they realized they was chasing fucking clout. Java, how you doing, love? I'm between TikTok and YouTube, so it ain't gonna hit a masculine to this rising day. God damn, I fucked. I know she'd have been here right now doing this, that, and the third, and what a bitch that you put in front of her. Why she ain't there doing this, that, and the third? She had been to text you Happy Father's Day since 12 a.m. Going broke. With these shady dealers, now I'm motherfucking going broke. And now they see that the bitch they put over you was a drama queen. Drama queen. Going broke. Shady, does this money influence or power change hands in a way it isn't meant to be traced? And now bitch going broke. The bills are stacked, the funds are shrinking, and the lifestyle isn't matching the bank account anymore. Yeah, like I said, this person or whoever tried to stay living large, but now all the dirty laundry coming out, tea is being spilled. You realize the third party, you know what? Yeah. He picked the third party, and the third party hit him with the damn AI goddamn filter. Hit him with the AI filter and shit. Y'all try to catch me slipping. I see TikTok for that bullshit. And either that bitch was broke. I ain't mean to laugh, man. He realized the bitch broke and she a drama queen. Now they wonder why you acting like that. We gonna let Tyrese. Now they wonder why you acting like that. That's some shit. Everything. And see, that's what happened. He pull up. He pull in this other second string bitch who was a fraud. And speaking of going broke, like I was saying, when you chosen, sources gonna make sure the person in your life is able to sustain you. Now, at the same time, if you are the one who's kind of like in this good energy, and you start picking up, I don't want to call nobody a bum, but you start picking up low vibrational people, that shit'll fuck up your finances. Like it'll fuck up your good juju. So sometimes y'all gotta be careful the people y'all keep in your company. Before I put that down on the house sweeper. Now he thinking him and the next bitch was a mistake. Make it make sense now. I feel like you was this masculine sunshine. Chasing clout, yeah. But like I said, he wanted to chase clout. He wanted to chase clout. They're they're addicted to attention, and the thirst is starting to show. The spotlights, the goal, even if it means faking the whole storyline. And we know a lot of people do that. We got toxic ties on the bottom. This isn't a victim villain story. It's a messy entanglement where both sides are contributing to the destruction. And I feel like whoever the third wheel is, that's speaking of them. Because what a lot of people don't realize, those that want to be the third wheel and knowing you a third wheel, when you contribute into the hurt in somebody else's life, look at here. Your ass gonna get it too. Especially if you fucking with an earth angel, your ass is gonna get it too. Even because you came in and manipulated the situation that was not supposed to be manipulated. Lie down. Now they want to know why you acting like, bitch. You want to play. Now you wonder why I'm acting like that. That's a gaslighter. I'm gonna pull from some hidden. What's it called? Hidden secrets. We're gonna see what it is this masculine wants to say. Hidden truths. That's what it's called. Hidden truths. We're gonna see. Okay, well, damn. All right. You and I were too young, so maybe this person feel like y'all were too young. I replay our conversation over and over. So yeah, like I said, somebody taking a trip down memory lane. Didn't I just say that in that last spread? Somebody taking a trip down memory lane. What other hidden truths? We need to let each other go. So now they're trying to make like they holding on to you. That's that damn projecting. Because like I said, if you already walked away, and I know you don't walk away, because at the bottom it says, "I'll wait for a sign from you." So, but they want. I feel like the sign is going to be no sign. I know what I know that I crossed the line with you. Hmm. Yeah. I wish I had treated you better. Okay, bring it out. I don't react when people mention you. So yeah, this when somebody come and ask you, oh, how such and such. If somebody see you and they see how good you fucking looking, and then they go back and say, man, I saw such and such. Man, Brittany was looking good as hell. And this masculine don't even want to say shit. I wish things could be different. That's all they saying in their mind. Shit, I fucked up. I don't know. Like the more I see it when it comes to these relationships, you just gotta play hard to get the whole goddamn relationship. Cause this is like, seem like if you let somebody know you like them and once they figure they got you, they forget the gift you was when you came in. So just play hard to get the whole goddamn relationship. You can't let them be comfortable. Crazy as people is, and motherfuckers got time to be dealing with more than one. I don't. I left you before you could leave me. That's some narcissist shit. Cause what I feel with this card, like I said, you was in a relationship with this person and mentally they checked out. Bringing the body in the house, but the mind was somewhere else. I love you unconditionally, and I feel like it was you the one doing this unconditional love. Which that's what source is. Source is unconditional love, because you love people even when you know they ain't shit. But source also wants you to love yourself more unconditionally, to the fact that where you decide to love these motherfuckers from across the world, across the town, cross state. I'm starting to understand how can hear. Now they understanding. And it was something they said that they wish they could take back. Some type of words that they said they wish they could take back. So I feel like on this Father's Day, And this doesn't have to be all masculines, but there is a masculine, some masculine somewhere on the timeline to where they know they fucked up. They could be experiencing Father's Day by themselves. This motherfucker might get a text saying, "Could they come? Can you come spend time with them one more time?" Listen, you got free will though. You have free will. You have free will. You have free will. I'm in love with the scripture. T-Pain. What is the vice spirit for the collective? What is the vice collective? You got the King of Pentacles coming out to the King of Cups. So maybe there's a masculine energy. He kind of like, he got money. Cancer, Pisces, excuse me, Capricorn towards Virgo. I'm not sure whether now he wants to be in his King of Cups energy because all before he might have been all about money, flashing money. We already heard in the last spread where somebody was chasing clout. But maybe now he's wanting to step into his loving energy. Oh, Ten of Pentacles behind that with the complete family dynamic. Yeah. What else, Spirit? What is the advice? So I'm giving advice to the Divine Masculine. If he's watching, if this is resonating. Fool card coming out. So maybe there's a King of Pentacles going to take a leap of faith. Ace of Swords. Because like I said, somebody got clarity now. Somebody seeing some truth now. I'm in love with a stripper. Maybe they seeing some truth that they in love with a stripper. Don't pay me no attention. I love me some T-Pain. That was a very good year when T-Pain hit the scene for me. What else, Spirit? I think I was in my early 20s. So, somebody seeing clear. Nine of Wands coming out with the Page of Pentacles. Nine of Wands is somebody being resilient. Um, you're resilient. Like, at the times you wanted to throw in the towel, but you didn't. So whatever it is you did, you stay repetitive. I feel like with the Page of Pentacles, you somebody who kind of like can read energy. You starting to pay more attention to the energy. And Ten of Wands here at the bottom, so it's like you've been relieving some burdens. You've been carrying these burdens from the Nine of Wands to the Ten of Wands. But like I said, I feel like now you about to lay these burdens down. You could be going back to school, finding going back to school to better your finances. That's what I feel like. I'm talking to a wounded warrior. You done been through it, but baby, broken crayons still color. Knight of Pentacles, slowly but surely, takes action in what it is that you want. The Knight of Pentacles is the hardest working knight in the deck. So from the Page of Pentacles to the Knight, and the King of Pentacles already out here. And the Ace of Swords is back. There might be this Divine Masculine. If I'm talking to the masculine, he could be trying to make his way back towards you, collect. If if a feminine is watching. And flip flop and have a female, you could be in your masculine energy. But whatever it is, you're taking steps. Slow and steady wins the race. Like I said, somebody could be going back to school, you're being focused, or somebody could be tapping in more spiritual. Because sometimes these fucking relationships take us into like an awakening. Cause that's what I feel like somebody went through. That's why the first spread. Those that's on TikTok, y'all may have to go over to my YouTube and rewatch the video. But the justice came out in the first spread in reverse, which means somebody's getting some karma, and it ain't no good karma. They're getting back. They're getting back the dirt that they put out. And I feel like now somebody got clarity. Now either the clarity or the karma that they're gonna get is watching you go on somewhere else, become more happy, become more fertile, become more abundant. But just know they ass watching. Yeah, with the moon card. So something's being done behind the scenes. All the shit that they've done behind the scenes is coming to light. Temperance showing itself in this deck. Like I said, somebody you somewhere at Wusan doing yoga and shit, doing your breath work, healing. And now this masculine want to come. He want to get married and shit now. But like I said, maybe with the moon out here, he might be working on himself as well. Maybe he Wusan. Queen of Cups. See, they realize you were very loving and nurturing. And they realized you was loving their ass even when they wasn't shit. That's what the Queen of Cups is. She's somebody who's very loving and nurturing. And she's highly intuitive, being water. So it's like she always knows. And like I said, with the moon here, somebody's intuition could have been being heightened. Whatever somebody was thinking they was doing behind the dark, you knew. But like I said, Queen of Cups with the Wheel of Fortune, I feel like this masculine realized now that you was the reason that they had fortune. Because we already know they're going broke. In that last spread, we know they're going broke now. Or else what it is, they realize them not being loving to the Queen of Cups. That's fucked up their fortune. Here come that temperance. So it's coming out. Like I said, you was an earth angel. You were hidden in plain sight. Your superpower was being loving and nurturing to this masculine. Look at him. King comes at the bottom. He ready to commit now. So let's raise up there. See, they worry now, they losing sleep, having nightmares. Yeah, because now they're feeling left out in the cold. They was leaving you out in the cold. You decided to say, well, fuck it. Since you leaving me out, I'm going to continue and going on in another direction. You went and find you something to do. Shit, you might have went and find you a whole nother partnership to be in. Oh, I swear, this puts me in the mind. I know a masculine of a masculine. He was in a relationship. At least he thought he was until he happened to see his feminine post something on Facebook about her boo buying her vehicle. And when he realized he hadn't bought the vehicle, it's like that's when he realized, well, damn, I'm over here. I'm over here. Yeah, they left her where she was at and they went somewhere else. But hey, she went and found her another partnership. So that being said, hmm, I am learning. You are single until you marry. So, now niggas just want to get married now. Now niggas hit me with it. They just want to get married now because they know females are being single now until they marry. Fuck that. As much as we want to do like how grandma Num was doing, great grandma Num did, but granddaddy was taking care of shit. Granddaddy might be taking care of 3 households. These niggas can't take care of one. But they want us to goddamn. But they want us to be like this with their ass. Let's stop. Motherfuckers want too much and they ain't giving shit. And I'm sorry, dudes. Just giving dick is not it. Queen of Pentacles. So this, like I said, yeah. The King of Pentacles is now, he's worried up late night losing sleep because the Queen of Pentacles out here just as abundant as he is, still is abundant. Not worrying about no chaos, conflict, or competition no more. Because this is what this masculine was trying to do. He was trying to put his own divine queen into chaos and conflict. Unless at one point you might have been worrying until you realize, you know what? Let me go find a calm atmosphere. Go somewhere and meditate and shit. And I feel like your spirit team started guarding and protecting you. Yeah, with the Hierophant at the bottom. Like I said, you started meditating and your spirit guide started stepping in. As a female, most of the time when we go through a spiritual awakening, it's when we in a fucked up relationship. And flip flopping masculine, if this is you. It's usually when our back is up against the wall, we feeling like we lost or at our lowest, and that's when you start hearing your intuition kick in. So someone you guard, you protected. Like if anytime shit come up against you, you always ready to stand your ground. Yeah, because like I said, you've been stabbed in the back, but you lived through it. You survived it. I guarantee you, you survived it when nobody else could. My baby talking in his sleep. And Seven of Swords trying to come out. Well, no, it ain't trying to come out. It came out, and it came out in reverse with the King of Wands at the bottom. So Seven of Wands in reverse speaks of. I feel like somebody wants to come and tell you what it is that they did. Because in the upright, Seven of Swords speaks of guarding and protecting yourself against deceitful people, wolves in sheep clothing. But maybe this masculine King of Wands, Aries, Leo, Sagittarius, possibly he wants to come clean about all the shit he was doing, all the burdens he was trying to put on you, all the toxic shit he was doing, pertaining to love, trying to have you confused, gaslighting you. And I feel like at the end of the day, all he did was gaslight his damn self out of a earth angel, earth angel. Yeah, strength card, Leo energy. Yeah, this person want to come clean about all the shit they was doing. Ten of Swords, because they strongly will stab you in the fucking back. And the King and Queen of Pentacles, the King of Wands, and now the Queen of Wands. Like I said, so you was in a union with this masculine. Y'all were supposed to be husband wife type shit, like divine masculine, divine feminine. Now they think about you all the damn time, and they possibly are seeing you in their dreams. Oh, it's a strength card here. Wheel of Fortune in this season. It is summer. Well, yeah, today marks the summer. In this season, the wheel is turning, the Wheel of Fortune. To the Three of Wands. So something could be at a distance from somebody or somebody. I'm gonna say it like this: you have a wheel of fortune coming your way. Right now, it could be at a distance. We got the Ten of Pentacles behind that. It's like generational wealth. I feel like I'm feeling like somebody, your ancestors, is about to pass the torch over to you. Could be passing some type of fortune, some type of inheritance. It could be like spiritual wise. So somebody you could, if you are spiritually in tune, your gifts could kind of crank up. Two higher counting cards. Strong fortune. Well, the fortune that's coming in is gonna make you strong. Have you strong financially? Then here come the justice. Page of Wands. So justice in the upright in this deck speaks of good karma, scales being balanced. Some good news coming in for somebody. Like I said, if you got court issues, you got some good news coming in. If it's not actually about court, somebody, the Wheel of Fortune, and wow, I'm gonna take this as a synchronicity because somebody named Fortune just came into the live. Welcome, Fortune. And we talking about the Wheel of Fortune. Clock it. Somebody, you got fortune coming. Some type of inheritance, money, something is coming. I feel like that's gonna be your good karma. And this masculine may have to watch you enjoy this wealth, enjoy this good, whatever that's coming. That might be the advice. Collective, whoever you are, if you have already walked away from this person, I feel like source is about to bless you. Six of Pentacles can't make this shit up. A gift. Somebody, you got some good news. A gift is coming in. Six of Pentacles to the Six of Swords. This gift, I'm not sure. Somebody might be being moved. Somebody may be getting enough money to where they can move. And especially when I'm talking to somebody who's still dealing with a masculine who's kind of like gaslighting you, trying to cast illusions over you with the Seven of Cups, trying to play you as the option. I feel like you about to be moved. Queen of Swords to the King of Cups. Yeah, because like I feel like whatever they're doing, somebody you are now in your Queen of energy to where you ain't playing no more. Where they thought they could have gaslight you. In the Swords energy, you are intelligent. Like mentally, they can't fuck with you. You got clear communication. And I don't know whether you're talking to a King of Cups, Cancer, Pisces, Scorpio, but you done pull your sword out on him. I was about to say Blaze. I don't know. I hope anybody actually pulling no blade out on the masculine. Oh, I remember when I used to put razors in my mouth when I was young. The Hermit. So yeah, that's the Queen of Swords. I feel like if it's not you, then you got a spirit guide that is guiding you on into Hermit mode. So where you about to go to this person, because yeah, you in the Nine of Pentacles energy. You sang on the budget all by yourself. I mean, you don't need a motherfucker, but you know, of course, you got money. You want to share some with somebody, maybe. But I mean, hey, I feel like I'm talking to a self-made millionaire. You self-made, devil energy, hermit to the devil. So going with that, sitting with self. In some cases, the hermit card could be somebody who's like a spiritualist, very wise, have very wise. The devil speaks of, like I said, attachments, addictions, possession, obsession, Five of Pentacles. I'm not sure whether somebody is obsessing over the fact that they left you out in the cold after you ghost their ass. And I feel like you were led to ghost them spiritually. That's the devil here. And Eight of Swords. Either somebody's in a mental imprisonment. Well, the devil speaks of a bondage, like trying to keep somebody attached, having attachments. Like I said, either somebody locked up with this Eight of Pentacles, excuse me, this Eight of Swords, or somebody was in a self-mental imprisonment. I'm not sure whether, like I said, it could have been because of addiction, or someone maybe had like a limited belief system. Like your mind, like you gotta open your mind, y'all. Y'all gotta think outside of the box. Five of Wands at the bottom, so it's like somebody could have been dealing with like conflict, competition, either conflict with others or self conflict. With this Eight of Swords, I feel like you was dealing with self conflict because confirmation. You be stuck in your head. When you're in the Eight of Swords, it's like I feel like I'm talking to somebody. You hearing the voice. You hearing your spiritual team talking to you. But because you be around these toxic people, you ain't sure what the fuck you hearing. Or you probably ain't believing what the fuck you hearing. Because, like, this how I used to be. Because I've always had the voices. Sometimes I actually knew what it was. But when I was around a whole lot of people, it would be a whole bunch of voices. Because you picking up their shit, too. So it's like somebody, I feel like you in somebody's company, right? They trying to tell you some bullshit. Because that's exactly what it is. It be some bullshit. While they're talking to you, what they saying is not what your spirit team is allowing you to take in. Like for instance, if it's a guy talking to you, he's like, "Yeah, baby, I got off work late, and I stopped at my mom's, and she had me put up some cabinet type shit." This is what they telling you physically, but spiritually, you hearing your spirit saying, "This motherfucking lying. He ain't been at his mama house. He stopped at the bitch house on the way here, and got fucking fucked up over there and lost track of time." Okay, so I feel like this is what somebody dealing with while they be in this self-mental imprisonment. What you hearing the voices tell your ass is what the fuck is going on. Trust me, I used to be that same way, like, damn way. Yes way. Yes way. Because people keep doing chaos and conflict, competition, then they be projecting their bullshit onto you. And it's like, when you got so much of other people around you, you picking up their energy. And then when you got your own energy trying to talk to you, the shit kind of have you stuck. So, I feel like somebody, yeah, you was stuck at one point, but you took a step. You took a step. Yeah, you took a step and you started pulling back your goddamn energy from this level. And you ended the fucking cycle. Because I'm telling you, and went and found new fucking love. Because what I've learned, I'm 45 now. I've had 3 real relationships. I got 3 kids, 3 different baby daddies. Kids 11 years apart each birth. But what I realized with each one, you learn more, you pick up more of the red flags as you go along. And you have to stop pulling back your energy. Because when you start realizing, hold on, this bitch got more than one lover, and you start realizing what you're not going to tolerate no more. Because you realize you deserve better. You realize who the fuck you are. You're an empress. You embody all the queens. How the fuck you look letting a bitch put you in a lineup with another hoe? No. You rather walk alone. I gotta forgive me. I just heard One of my spirits say I eat cat shit with a knit needle before I let a bitch put me in the lineup. So I'm just saying, I feel like with that Queen of Swords energy, this is where motherfucker is at now. You ain't no longer letting the bitch damn play with you. You pulling back your energy. Yeah, and you was not deciding to work with these people. Eight of Pentacles is flipped up in the reverse at the last minute. You ain't working with these motherfuckers no more. No, you going somewhere and find your happy fulfillment, your nine of cups. You see this motherfucker sitting at the beach, happy as fuck, by her damn self, a cat, at peace. But yeah, Eight of Pentacles in the reverse. You're not working on it, and I feel like this divine masculine realized, damn, he want to do over. He want to do over. You pulling back your energy. 4 and 4 is 8. I mean, 4 take away 4. So the 4 of Pentacles is in the upright where you pulling back your energy. The 8 of Pentacles is in the reverse. So where, like I said, you ain't working on this shit. And if you take 4 from 8, I'm going to say this will be 4 of Pentacles in the reverse, which means you going somewhere and stack your bread and you sitting somewhere in your 9 of Cups energy, refilling all your cups, loving your damn self. Because I feel like that is the lesson you learn. I got to love myself. I know that was the lesson I learned. I got to love myself. What else, Spirit? Anything else? Yeah, and you had to go find balance. I could be talking to an earth sign. A lot of pentacles were coming out. Capricorn, Taurus, Virgo. 2 of Pentacles speaks of having balance. People wanting to juggle you. People want to have you imbalanced. Yeah, I feel like considering you don't want to work with this person now, you know if you do get back with this person, they're going to have you imbalanced. I'm hearing might even have your pH off. pH might be fucking imbalanced too. Not as Swords at the bottom. You're highly energetic and people want your fucking energy. Your energy is like somebody's you are a source to someone. You got good energy, they gotta come get in it. Like I said, here you go on this 9 of Pentacles. You're very abundant, fruitful. Like I said, you probably ain't even working that hard no more since you left this motherfucker alone. 9 of Cups still at the bottom. 9 could be significant. Somebody could be saying 99, could be class of 99. Might have had a child in 99. What else? Anything else? Sun to the Judgment and the 7 of Cups. So while you out here happy, abundant, living your best life, I feel like you're also fertile as fuck. You could be enlightened. Like I was just saying, somebody, your light shines so bright, it disturbs people's demons. Judgment is being called. I feel like you bring the fucking judgment. Or somebody, you're answering your call and going through an awakening. With the 7 of Cups here, you could be having visions. You could be having, I'm gonna say visions, because like 7 of Cups does speak of illusions, daydreaming, and it also speaks of somebody using you as an option. Coming when it's feasible for them to come. Yeah, basically it's like when it's feasible for them to come, they figure they'll come. But because they was in this energy, I feel like somebody's under judgment now. Yeah. Yeah, they're under judgment because they gaslight the fuck out of you. They left you out in the cold. And they probably had your money kind of funny because, a lot of times when we don't realize when we emotionally fucked up, we will overspend because we emotionally spend. All because the motherfucker wanted to play with your heart. And they don't understand. All that shit is judgment. All that shit will have judgment called on the ass. And if you somebody that honor your ancestors, they don't play about you. They just be waiting on you to get the fuck out the way and stand on business. This two of wands coming out. They want you to believe in your personal powers. And once you stand on business and be like, you know what, I'm tired. Enough is enough. Once you start saying, God, please help move me out of this situation, you gonna see how shit gonna fall off, how people gonna be falling off, how you gonna start leaving people out in the cold. And it's gonna be a whole change that comes. But a lot of times we just gotta leave the motherfuckers alone because we be their protection. We're their umbrella of protection. And here comes the tower to the 9 of cups. So like I say, there's a tower coming for somebody, a drastic change. Could be for this divine masculine, for all the shit that he done been doing. And I'm sure you wasn't the only female he did this shit to. But you was the one that brought the karma. Because like I say, all this earth energy was coming out between these two tarot decks. I could be talking to a Capricorn, Taurus, or Virgo. And if you're a Capricorn, Saturn is your best friend. Thank you for the likes. Virgo, okay. And the Hermit is out here. Hermit is out here. That's Virgo energy. So it's like you have refilled your cups. You on this 9 of cups energy to where you loving you. What's that song? I celebrate me. This is the energy that you're in. Thank you for the roses, love. You are celebrating you. A tower is about to happen for someone. It's either gonna be a good tower for something and a bad tower for others. The tower basically speaks of anything that started on lies, unstable ground. The bitch is about to crumble. Somebody might be about to have a fucking reality check, and I feel like it's a divine masculine. He's having a reality check to like, I mean, just have me understand. If you 40 something, almost 50, and you ain't trying to figure out what you gonna do with your life by then, man, fuck, I'm saying to my grandma, you too shitting, beating, and trying. Too shitting, beating, and trying. I'm used to always say that shit. I never understood what the fuck she meant until I got old. You too shitting to get up off your ass. You too beating because you want to beat off people and you ain't want to try. Too shitting, beating to try. I was like, Lord, well, them old folks can come up with some shit. But I feel like this tower's gonna happen. It's gonna happen quick. And I feel like once this shit happens, I feel like Source is gonna bring a whirlwind of a good lover into someone's life, and you gonna have victory. Victory. Anything else, Spirit? Don't do that. I was in this bullshit. Excuse me, y'all. I know we're in the shadow of a retrograde, but I'm telling you, electronics and shit be doing that bullshit. Okay, you know what? I'm gonna go to something else. I know it's about morning time. I'm getting crunk now. I don't even like this shit. Sorry, y'all. Juvie, you alright, but I don't remember no big booty or big bitch. Fuck up. We all know we got a big booty. Big gangster. I fuck with Kevin. Oh, my bad. I forget I'm on. I'll just say it. Bitch, everybody got a big booty. Fuck. I hear that shit. Big booty, oh, big booty, big. Shake something, but that shit catchy as a motherfucker. Don't pay me no attention. Shit. But like I said, somebody you are happy, you wish fulfilled. You about to get your dreams come true. I'm looking at the Empress. So I could be talking to a mother figure. If you're with child, congratulations. And if you're not with child, then you got some ideas that you need to birth and put out into this world. Straight like that. Queen of Wands coming out with the Emperor. And the King of Wands at the so the Queen of Wands came out with the Emperor. And the King of Wands is at the bottom. So now, Queen of Wands, you could be a fire sign, Aries, Leo, Sag, even if you're not those signs. Your energy, I'm hearing exquisite. I don't even know why they're saying that, but it's like you fucking beautiful right now. Like you're obsessed. People are gonna be obsessed with your energy. I don't know whether you are in this emperor energy as well, to where you not only are you in your feminine energy, but you're coming out as this emperor as bitch, I'm in charge. And with the King of Wands, that speaks of being in your leadership energy. Unless there's an emperor coming out with his Queen of Wands. Like I said, maybe the divine masculine is ready to step into his emperor role now. With the King of Wands at the bottom, maybe he wants to be the leader now. Because like I said all before, this King of Wands he was a player. He used to be in his player energy. Maybe now he wants to step out into his true divine masculine, where he's because the true divine masculine, he's out here practicing semen retention. He ain't out here just putting it in everywhere. And that's what kills me when I be hearing a lot of brothers say how they woke and they on their shit, but then bitch, you ain't eating clean. You ain't doing nothing pertaining to what it is that you're supposed to be being. Still out here eating, drinking, licking. I mean, come on, fuck on. How you a king of divine masculine when you ain't doing shit divine? But to each his own. But like I said, when you in this queen energy, I feel like shit, you might be coming out as masculine as well. Because one thing I do know, when you're in your feminine energy and let me say it like this: when you're a female and you're in your masculine, when it comes to like making decisions, thank you for the follow. We kind of tend to make better decisions when we coming from our masculine energy. Because like when we in our feminine energy, we might be emotional. And sometimes when you make decisions because you're emotional, you gonna fuck up the church's money. Like, cause you mad and then you make a decision at the moment. You're not always mad, and this is what we gotta understand as female. Let me calm down first before I make any decision. You have to tell yourself that when you are grown up as a female, first of all, you ain't letting nobody angry. Cause like you say, you ain't no near nigga. You ain't no near nigga. So you ain't supposed to let near nigga angry you. Cause for one, we're not giving power to nobody. I feel like if anybody rocking with the Gyp-C camp, this is what I need you to understand as female. We don't let people anger us. No. We gotta stay cute and shit. So you never let nobody anger you because that gives them power over you. And that's why I left that religious shit. Cause too much people want power over me. I'm I don't know. I kind of knew who I was in the past life, but I couldn't have been the bitch that was being told what to do. I don't mean that in no bad way. I trust me. I listen. I take orders. Like when I go on the job, I do what my job is required to be done. But after that, I'm getting the fuck on. Don't expect no more. Seriously, like we don't anger. We don't let people anger us. If a bitch talking reckless, you just look at them. I usually laugh because most of the time I try to stay high. And they say what they want to say about weed, but that save a lot of people. Because I feel like when I'm sober, I have control, but I don't want to have control. Because I know I'm in my right mind. I know I ain't intoxicated. So if I slap the fuck out of a bitch, it means for you to be slapped. But I don't promote violence either, y'all. I don't promote violence either because I like peace. But I am getting to the point that I'm learning what my role is. I'm a bully for the bullies. Because, like I said, I realize people have entities on them and they allow the entities to come and try to take people's peace. And you're not going to do it if I'm in the vicinity. I'm sorry. I done learned that. It was peaceful over here. You ain't about to come over here starting no shit where I'm at. Get your ass on there. Get your ass on. I ain't got time. Like, I realize that I'm the bully for the bullies. And I've been like that since high school. I don't like talking about people and their shortcomings. Especially if, I mean, we going to help them? Are we going to take up some money for these people that we talking about? I have lost plenty of friends because they want to gossip. Bitch, why is we talking about that? Bitch, you ain't. I realize that Capricorn, when I look at these memes that they make by Capricorn, they ain't lying. I don't want to talk about nobody, bitch. Is that bringing money? We getting a check. If it's a check for talking about folks, please tell me what his job is. But I guarantee you, when I talk, I'm going to talk positivity. But anyway, it's time for us to take leadership role. Don't let people anger us. Stay pretty. I remember growing up, they said women are supposed to be seen, not heard. I kind of understand that now. But make sure you heard because you don't allow nobody to dictate politics over you. Like when somebody be like, "Oh, yeah, we gonna do this." No, we not. I've always been that type. No, I didn't say that. She not speaking for me. He not speaking for me. I be training my kids to say that shit right now. When somebody say something, no, I ain't. You damn right. Tell them you ain't doing that. You ain't a part of that. Cause listen, people drag you into some shit. That's how people. I feel like that's how people get entangled in other people's bad dealings. As they say, birds of a feather flock together. Bullshit. Bullshit. Just because I'm sitting here, matter of fact, first of all, most likely I was sitting here first. And then all these motherfuckers come flocking over here where I was at. So no, birds of a feather don't flock together. Cause I remember when I used to club and I would go find me a little quiet spot in the corner somewhere by the speakers. And here come motherfuckers just like damn, it was empty while all these people come. But I realized when you got that light, people gravitate to you. The good and the bad. You'll have motherfuckers knowing your name, you don't even know they knew you. If it wasn't for Facebook, I wouldn't know a bunch of people government, being real. Because I'd be gonna give a bitch a nickname just so I can remember you. Give you my own damn nickname. But yeah, I'm gonna go ahead and get off of here in this video. It's 5. It's going on 6 o'clock. I've been on this bitch since 12 something. Well, I was on TikTok since 12. And I think I got on YouTube basically an hour and something ago. Because I done twist my whole head on TikTok. And I got it riled up. I'm sorry, TikTok. Y'all can't see how I look. Because I got the filter on and I'm smoking. They like to damn slap you with a damn restriction. But YouTube let you smoke. So. See, watch it. This is what a divine masculine waking up to right now on Father's Day. That's a toxic nigga right there. That is the first thing. What to say? Fuck my baby mama. Fuck them. But anyway, I give Father's Day props. whether they good or bad. Because at the end of the day, if they bad, bitch, we don't want to pick they bad asses. We picked them raggedy motherfuckers, so we was loving their ass at one time. So we gotta take accountability. You got a bad baby daddy, well, you picked that motherfucker. But I am about to get off of here. And it seems like ain't no sleep in sight. I done been up all damn night. I'm about to smoke me an ale, a number.